I've always been the intelligent one, the one that had people in awe. Intelligent biologist, what I'd become. But what would satisfy me? I've always been the smart one, everyone's go-to. And I've always been curious. It's what drove me to science. We're always learning more and more, it's like you just can't stop. As expected, my class acted quickly. I became the best at what I did. Bro, I was the one everyone looked up to. They'd ask me, how did Mal get so smart? He's always discovering something new. I wish I could shine like that. Though sometimes it felt like the room was so dark that somebody had to turn a light on. See, studying human life intrigued me. It always has. It always had me wondering. I thought it would be challenging. What was I supposed to do when I need something else to keep my mind racing? Well, like a good scientist, I found new life. Like the Mellon private research and went from the smart one to the slightly crazy one. Could there be other life from humans and animals? Not better than the voice in the back of my head. There's somewhere. No, it's everywhere. I must keep it all to myself. It must be private. You never know what could this mean. But despite the way others may feel, I cannot lie, I do wonder. Are those creatures something good? Or something treacherous?
Yo, what's up? My name is Kendrick Julmiste, and me and my group members Tristan, Jaylee, and Samuel worked to create our opening, His Journey, which is about a teen boy finding something that he shouldn't be finding, and he's trying to reveal something that he shouldn't have known about in the first place. So I'll be walking you guys through the process of creating this opening and all our aha moments and all our problems that we went through. To make our opening, we needed to show conventions of a sci-fi film, like our music scene, cinematography, editing, and sound, and the typing of our film. The main character that is only viewed in the opening, there's only one character that was shown. He wears like a black jacket and a white t-shirt, nothing too flashy, like casual clothes that you would see someone probably wearing like on the street or something like that. For cinematography, mostly had a high angle and a few medium shots and panning shots. Our title follows the standard of a sci-fi film, giving a futuristic type of look. Like all other sci-fi films, you would see it looking real futuristic. Our design was based on high school because that's where our movie took place. And like you would see like the hallways, classroom, stairwell of our high school in the film. And we used props, which was a journal, the main character's father's journal, and a poster with a square symbol that is not ordinary for the main character. For our sound, we had a non-diegetic voiceover and a mysterious type of music in the background. The non-diegetic voice is supposed to be the main character's father, which he is dead in the movie. And the music, it fits it makes it like the mood, like makes the audience wonder what's going on in the film and what's gonna happen later on in the movie. In most sci-fi films, you would find a smart nerdy kid that finds something that he shouldn't, and that we just say similar for our film. For our film, also we had to make our own production company, but we had to do a little research before we did that. So while I researched, I learned about main production companies and indie companies. And if I were to pick between those two, I'll pick a main production company because it probably could get my movie out there more. And like a production company that would work with sci-fi films because that's the genre of our film. We created a production company called Jasper Production for this opening, and this production company would probably have like sci-fi films because that's the genre of our film. We wanted to create an opening similar to the movies like Back to the Future, The Matrix, Guardians of the Galaxy, or Hunger Games. And we did something kind of similar, but we made it a little bit different. Compared to my previous filming projects, I would say I got a little bit. I got a little bit better because at the beginning of the school year, I was just learning about filming and shots, music, and cinematography, and I think I got a little bit more skilled, and I would be a little bit more skilled at being a filmmaker. To make our opening, we had to use technologies like our cell phone, and we used the camera on our cell phone, and we used a computer to edit on video, and we learned more about editing, and we learned more about editing actually. We learned it in class. Our teacher taught us, but we got to experience more editing when we were doing this project. Overall, leaving this class, I feel like I've learned a lot more useful information about filming and the camera work, shot types, and editing. It was great. It was a great experience working on this project and working with my group.
I will play the video so you can hear the sound and so you can hear non-diegetic voiceover.
I've always been the intelligent one, the one that had people in awe. The intelligent biologist is what I've become, but what would satisfy me? I've always been a smart one,
You can see
everyone
the
would go to.
hallways,
I've always been curious. It's what drove me to
stairwell.
science. We're always learning more and more. It's like you just can't stop. As expected, I
journal.
caught on to everything quickly. I became the best at what I did. I was the one
Stairwell
everyone looked up to. They'd ask me, how did Mal get so smart?
Always.
He's always discovering something new. I wish I could shine like that.
And you can hear the mood of the music.
Well, sometimes it felt like the room was so dark that somebody had to turn a light on.
Mysterious type of music.
See, studying human life intrigued me. It always has. It always had me wondering. I thought it would be challenging. What was I supposed to do when I needed something else to keep my mind racing? Well, after being a scientist, I found a new life.
The word symbol right there.
I'm all in private researching the smart one. It's a slightly crazy one. Could there be other life than humans and animals? I knew it better than the voice in the back of my head. There's somewhere. No, it's everywhere. I must keep it all to myself. It must be private. You never know what could this mean. But despite the way others may feel, I cannot lie, I do wonder, are those creatures something good? Or something treacherous?